That's what?
Huh?
Hey,
What's going on?
how you doing?
How you doing?
All right, how you doing?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Chicken Food Podcast. Are you in the echo at all?
Yeah, there is a slight echo.
Give me
Echo.
a echo. What about now?
Oh, you're good. You're good. All right, so just so you know, if you did not know, uh, Judah is suffering from chicken feet, so please support him.
Quick, follow us!
And as you can see, he barely can make that few steps right there. And apparently,
Oh,
zero people are really interested.
Noise.
All right, so do you want to start with your video or what?
Yeah, so here's the thing. Oh, can you even hear me? Oh, I'm sorry.
I can hear
Okay,
you.
sorry.
Whoa,
You
that
must have not been
sounds-
able to hear me very well. So I had forgotten as we were doing this. There is somebody on YouTube who became famous because of his short movies, basically, and
Yeah.
I think his comedy is the best all time on YouTube. Now, this is a video I've never seen, so we'll both be watching it for the first time.
Okay.
All right.
Honest
So-
reactions.
Make sure you get your back rubbers and let's go. Wait, this is called Best Crew.
Okay.
All right, who's first? Me. You can call me Sam. Uncle Sam. Okay, Uncle Sam, let's see what you got.
Uncle Sam, Uncle Sam, the Uncle Sam, the Uncle Sam, do the Uncle Chin, the Uncle Chin, the Uncle Chin, the Uncle Chin, do the Uncle Sam and the Uncle Chin, the Uncle Sam and the Uncle Chin.
Look at my face, baby.
And the Uncle Sam and the Uncle Chin.
Look like I have 4 feet, like an animal.
Go to dancing, everybody do that dancing before you do romancing.
What the hell was that? I was dancing. Paul, was that dancing?
It was kind of.
You and you, get out. Next.
Hey guys, Duke, I'm here to dance with you guys. I hope you guys like it. Don't worry, I saw this guy dance
Dookie.
before. He's really good.
Oh, he better be good, Paul. Because if he's not, I'm ripping up that drawing you made for me this morning.
Yeah, no wonder why he likes it.
Hi, I'm Vanessa and I'll be doing my routine. 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me a B.
B!
Give me an E.
E!
Give me a.
Get the hell out of my office. Next. What are you doing here?
What do you mean? It's my first time.
We just saw you 5 minutes ago.
No, that was my twin brother, Uncle Sam. He doesn't have the mustache like me.
You're clearly the same person. You're wearing the same clothes.
What do you mean? My brother's not as handsome as me. What's that one?
Next. I don't need that girl in my life. I don't need that girl by my side. I don't want. This is a dance audition. Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay. I don't need that girl in my life. I don't need that girl by my side. Get out.
I'm gonna do the dancing.
He's got the mustache.
Hi, we're here for the audition.
Whatever.
5, 4.
Wow, that was amazing.
Stunning.
That was incredible.
So beautiful.
You guys are exactly what we don't need.
We don't need you.
We wanted a third member, not a fourth. Nothing good comes in fours. You know what comes in fours? Squares. We'll take one of you.
One of us? Man, we don't need them. Y'all are whack. Look at those stupid Bumblebee outfits. I don't even know what that is. You call yourself a crew? You'll never be a crew. You shut your dirty mouth. Ray, don't listen to them. As long as we believe in each other, right?
I don't believe in you.
But I believe in you twice as much.
Who are you? Are you here for the audition? You're in.
Thanks, Rave. This is the best day ever.
Hey, you guys like ice cream too? Uncle Chin. No.
Okay, well, wasn't as good as I had hoped.
So he made his living off of that, huh? This guy. No wonder why the studio looks so good.
So what do you think worked? What do you think didn't work?
Well, the run-on joke with the same guy,
Yeah.
I think was good up to a certain point. I think maybe the second time that might have been the best.
It needed something though. Right?
Yeah.
Like it just wasn't funny enough.
Yeah. And well, there wasn't the acting is not the best. So that kind of drew away from it. And I think you and I talked last time, production value has a lot to do with when it comes to video comedy. It's almost like when you do stand up and you're just like ums and uhs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, that was one of his earlier ones. He as he got more and more, so that back when YouTube first started, like that was really good production, believe it or not.
I don't believe it.
Like,
but that's what I think when it comes to like stand up, the production value is like the smoothness of it. And because the ums and uhs and you feel like you're fumbling through, or it looks like you're fumbling through, then that kind of takes away from the comedy. And so that took away a little bit. So it was kind of hard to get through that. And then I was like, okay, what's the ice cream at the end?
Yeah, I didn't get that. That was a bummer for me. Because usually he has really good punchlines, and that was terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think that one was good.
But at least he doesn't have back problems.
Well, dude, I have a huge knot in my back.
Not.
Sorry for being... No one can be comfortable here. This is a podcast. No comfortability. Well,
no, just giving you a hard. All right, do you have one?
Well, last time we met, we were going through some of Kevin James' bits.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I haven't seen all of them, so I have a few of his pulled up, and I thought we maybe like go through them.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
So, well,
Hold
we're
on,
waiting.
hold on. Cheese on rice. All right. So this is I Am Legend.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen this one. This is good.
Exterior Grand Central Station, take one. Whoa. No, sir, it's all right, just trying to get some wild sound. What the hell are you doing out here, Fred? I'm the sound guy. Just trying to get sound, Will. Just a wild sound. If you're not here, so just keep it quiet. Sir, every time you speak, I gotta start from scratch. It's a start over. No! Yes. No! Yes. No! Yep. Everyone settle. Mr. Smith, settle. Thank you. I'm sorry, just for a second. No! Whoa, take it easy. What the hell are you doing out here, Fred? I'm already told you. I'm just trying to get some sound. How did you get out here? I came in a small van. Fred, if you're real, you better tell me right now. I'm very real. I'm just getting wild sound, okay? Sir, no. Listen, I'm just a sound guy. Fred, I am the real sound guy. Okay, sir, we can do this. If you're real, put it down. Yeah. I am legend. No. Now I get my tone. Everybody quiet on the set. Do you want to stop? Quiet on the set. Let's get it. Exterior, Grand Central Station. Could have been easy. All right, that's good. That's lunch.
All right. So what do you think worked? And what do you think?
Well, first of all,
Well, I think. Go ahead.
I was going to say, you have been following. You turned me on to Kevin James, and I think a lot of your comedy. I think it at least originated with Kevin James, right? I mean, do you consciously have any connection to Kevin James as your comedy?
I definitely think that some of his either something resonated with me with him, like his style of comedy was something that resonated or it was similar to mine, and I kind of latched onto it because it's kind of like everything's normal and then there's an absurdity. Yeah. Right. But then you try to normalize the absurdity a little bit. Yeah. So like he pulls out a gun and then Kevin James like, all right, like why would he have a gun like strapped to his back like that? You know, it's like we could do this. You know what I mean? So then you're like, all right, now we're here.
Yeah.
All right.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Yeah. So and then it's sometimes I like subtle humor. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So sometimes I like the contrast between the two, where you'll have like an over the top aspect and then you'll just do like a little subtle stuff afterward. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so that kind of stuff is really good.
Like having a big impact at first, like giving you that surprise. So on the quadrilateral, going with the surprise immediately. But then, it is kind of an interesting. It's not like others in the fact that he starts with a bang, right? Like weird in like surprise, and then he builds to like an interesting punchline. Right?
Well, the other thing is the length too. We talked about this before.
Yes,
is the length and the punchline. The longer it is, the bigger the punchline, right? Yes. So that one was, just a few minutes. And what kind of carries it is, one, you already know the movie. Well, you might know the movie, yeah. And so really it's enjoyment of the movie, but now you have his character. That's the other thing, I think, is once you get the culture of the character, You know, that kind of can fill it a little bit, and then you get like more of the nuancy stuff that when you first see the character you may not get. But so sometimes he's like, well, he's always trying to act. He's really professional, but then he's kind of like, you could see that he's so far in everyone I've seen, he's doing like, he's trying to be delicate with the celebrities. You know what I mean? Like, it makes it seem like he is a real sound. Like, all right, Mr. Smith, you know what I mean? Then, so there's a aspect to the character that you like. All right, so there's a few more, but we probably won't get to them all. But the next one I haven't seen. It's from the movie Joker. Have you seen this one?
Yeah.
This clip or the movie Joker?
I've seen the movie Joker. I haven't seen this clip, I don't think.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, where he dances. Yeah, I've seen this one. This is good. I mean, it's terrible. Lower your expectations.
I'm in here. He's actually on the toilet. He actually is on the toilet. At first I was thinking, okay, he's working, but then I'm like, and then the far away scene is you see that his bare legs.
Yeah.
So that one was okay. I think that one, well, one, the dramatic scene of it.
Yeah.
Right. And then my first thought was he was going to be like, I'm in here. Like as the Joker was trying to get in his bathroom and he was like, wait a minute, he's trying to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That would have been better.
And then he's like kind of arguing with him or getting confused. What are you doing out there? He's like, hey, can you give me, I don't have a roll out here. Can you give me like a roll?
He has some like that. Have you seen all of his shows?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen all of his.
Can I?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Can I show you one more Nigga Higa?
Okay.
I feel like I need to redeem myself.
All right, this better be a good one.
I don't know if it. Okay, yeah, okay.
I'm expecting video quality.
Every year of
like
every day,
Joker.
thousands of people fall victim to FWP.
I'm so cold.
Starving.
Nobody cares about me.
Also known as first world problems.
I'm so cold. Somebody set the AC to 72. I need it at 73.
Starving. All we have is leftovers.
Nobody cares about me. Nobody commented or liked my status.
Hi, I'm Ryan Higa, and for just 5 hours of attention a day, you could help somebody with FWP.
Everyone keeps putting so much pressure on me. I don't know what I want for my birthday.
I have too much chips for my dip. If I open a new dip, I'll have too much dip for my chips.
Why does Apple keep making new iPhones? Now I have to get another one?
They've been through so much struggle.
The remote's over there, but I'm all the way over here.
So much hardship.
My iPhone 5 is too big for my skinny jeans.
So much attention.
I poured my cereal without checking to see if we had milk. We didn't.
So please, show your support and send them this video. And show them how much we care about their FWPs.
I bought too many groceries. Now I have to make 2 trips.
All you have to do is call the URL, 1-800.org. And we'll send you the FWP helping kit, which includes a bridge, a straw, and a full cup with a cover. Here's a bridge. Now get over it. Here's a straw. Now suck it up. Here's a full cup. Now shut the full cup. We can put an end to FWPs and focus on the real problems, like starving children or homeless people. Because if you're complaining about something as silly as the iPhone 5, just wait till you see the iPhone 6. Oh, this is the iPhone 5S. This is the iPhone 6.
So you can see the production value has gone way up, right?
Yeah.
And see, that was more on par with what I'm used to from Nigahiga. Just like shorter, harder hitting, smarter.
I think the creativity and the humor was a lot better on this one. You know what I mean? So he is pointing out like first world problems that people complain about. You know what I mean? It's almost like Jerry Seinfeld kind of humor.
Yeah.
You know, he points out these kind of little things and stuff like that. So he's making a big deal out of these little things. So I don't know all of his humor, but in that clip, he does a good job of keeping it coming, because you're not maybe, I don't know. I wasn't expecting a huge punchline, right? It's like almost like the bit started out with, the premise is the biggest part of it, right? And then they're exploring aspects of how this premise looks, right? As opposed to it's the surprise is very small in between each first world problem, as opposed to something's going on and then a big surprise, right? So the humor, so the surprise was very short in between each little surprise. So it's almost like
incrementally it went up, right?
So the laugh was equal to the length, which was short in between each laugh. So I think that was helpful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As opposed to the last one we saw of his, where the dialogue in between the different people coming in was really lengthening out, and the laugh wasn't equal to that. But like some of them weren't like hilarious. They're amusing, but because it's like small sections, it kind of holds it, you know?
Yeah.
So
that's better, right? Like you can see why I picked him. So it's interesting that he got his notoriety off of the first one. He made his millions of subscribers and dollars off of the more like the first one, but then he was able to sort of because he had so many subscribers, he had so much money, he was able to sort of like only do one a month and like really put a lot of effort into production and creativity. Writing
concepts and stuff, because that's the difficulty with comedy. I think people don't realize, because I remember seeing an interview with somebody where they said that writing a comedy is 10 times harder than writing a drama or writing any other type of movie, because to get people laugh, you're hinging on an emotional reaction, the humor. Whereas a drama, you can spend the whole 2 hours building up to this big scene to where it's a dramatic scene. Where comedy, you spend 2 hours to build up a punchline, it's not going to work, So you've got to be keeping the humor going throughout.
Well, you know what's interesting is a podcaster I really like is Scott Adams, and he talks about how he does a lot of political stuff, but really a thing that stuck with me that he said is that a good a good speaker by how many people laugh rather than how many people clap, because a laugh is like you either laugh or you don't. It's a what is it? It's like a biological reflex. It's a reflex reaction. You can't control it. Whether Whereas a clap, it's like, well, let's guys, it's time to clap. You know, like you can clap.
Well, I think we discussed once a long time ago in a different podcast about the history of comedy. How did it start, right? Mm-hmm. And one of the theories that they felt was that it started with tickling, right? And so as a play, as kids, and so and when you made somebody laugh, there was an emotional bond there that you established, and you're more likely to be more successful when you have people working together than if you're just on your own. And so the fact that humor is something almost like the bonding experience. So if you can get somebody to laugh, then it's almost like you're getting somebody to like you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that they always say, when you do speech, you have an opener line or something to kind of
an exordium,
get them on your side. You know what I mean? And which it reminds me of a clip from King of Queens where he has to try to give the best man speech.
Ooh.
Did you ever see that one?
I kind of remember it. It's been a long time.
So, Kevin James, his cousin, who in the story, which is actually his brother in real life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he doesn't like him in the story, and he doesn't have any friends. He's annoying, right? But he asks Kevin James to be his best man, so he has to write the speech. So he's working on it, and so he asks Arthur if he can run it by him, right? Oh. And his cousin is a pizza guy, right? And he's like, all Abe is interested is make sure he makes a lot of dough, right? And Arthur's like really bored face, and he's like, that was a train wreck. And he says, what you need to do is take a pair of women's underwear, and hold it out and say, Ava, I think these are yours, right? And Kevin James is like, whatever. And he blows it off, right? Then there's a final clip at the end of the episode, and you see Kevin James standing up, giving the best man speech. And he goes, and he pulls out the underwear and he's like, Ava, I believe these are yours. Dead silent. And then Arthur just goes, ah! Like Arthur's the only one laughing. So Arthur thought it was hilarious. Nobody else laughs. And then he's like, awkward, and he felt so embarrassed. You can see the embarrassment.
Know your audience type thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we have time for one story if you got a story.
So I was looking through my stories. And I've got a good story. No, I don't have any stories right now. How about you? Do you have any stories?
When it comes to telling